Morning everyone. As Sir said, NSIC के साथ our association has been a very long one, and I only promise you one thing: you can do anything during this session, but you won't be able to be somewhere else because this is going to be a highly interactive one. And as I can read the plates in front of you all are the people with the experience. So with experience comes something which you have attained about the industry and all that. What I request is, we deliver session in the mode of workshops, and there's a difference between when you say I'm going to deliver a lecture, I'm going to deliver a seminar, and I'm going to deliver a workshop. So though we are so much constrained with time, what I request you is, if you could please come in the mode of workshop. I promise you one thing: not even a single moment of yours will be wasted, and I assure you that. Why I can assure you that? Because this is the we have delivered more than 15,000 sessions all over India, and we are working with more than 20 corporate giants. And touch wood, we have never dropped a client. Yeah, that means we are able to satiate the needs of our clients, and moreover, it's more of a passion which drives me to do this. This is not the honey money that makes me do these sessions, because I thoroughly enjoy these sessions, and I promise you one thing: whatever we are going to talk about, that can't be googled. It is not a cut copy paste machine which I am here, that I'm going to bombard you with a lot of jargons, and you can get a lot of things to throw and you can keep them in the pocket. This is going to be an absolute brainstorming session. That is why I request you to come into the mode of a workshop. I would just explain how a lecture is thoroughly different from a workshop. When a person delivers a lecture, the whole responsibility of understanding and execution is upon the audience. You come, you deliver. Look, I have developed this particular thing. This is this, blah 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 blah. Now it is thoroughly the audience responsibility to listen to it, to grasp it, to be lost, whatever. I will deliver a lecture and I'll go away. Then comes a seminar. A seminar is a little different from a lecture, because in seminar you push a little harder. The person is trying to at least impart knowledge. That's a seminar. Then comes a workshop. What is a workshop? A workshop is where the trainer or the person who is facilitating the workshop, hand-holding, he takes the responsibility and makes sure that the knowledge is delivered into wisdom. There's takeaway. There's takeaway which is practical. And I promise you that if you give me we are hardly with 2 hours and few minutes left. So if you provide me, and I'm very used to delivering sessions for 5 days, 4 days. We usually have NSIC के अलावा बाकी सबके साथ we have 4-day sessions, 5-day sessions, 3-day sessions. Like just before this, I was in Varanasi with Save the Children. So it was a 3-day session or a session. A session पर ही 3 दिन का session था हमारा. Now, before we start, let me introduce myself. This is Nitin Saraswat. My name is Nitin Saraswat. I'm from Jaipur. And we have a thought revolution. We are trying to create a thought revolution. In the world which is going so fast, we are asking people to think. So just to spread this thought revolution, if you are on Facebook, I would just request you to join us by just liking this page. This is Molding Thought. So you can actually be a part of this thought revolution, and you can comment on the ideas of others, etc., etc. Now, before I start, I would just listen to your deputy manager, director, DPM. I'm bad with the posts. So I was just listening to the DPM sir, and a lot of questions were coming to my mind, and I was wondering, am I the only fool to have questions? Because nobody else seemed to have the questions. And that has been the case throughout my life. started, how my life started changing, and how I came to know I was a natural with analysis. Not the analysis paralysis. That's a very typical term which is being used by people who are into the, especially the managerial posts. They say analysis is paralysis. Don't be over analytical. You may have heard this sentence a lot. I'm using a lot more English because I'm a little scared about people who are from southern or eastern part, because my last experiences have been that they say they understand Hindi, but actually they don't. Sometimes my jokes go wasted because they don't understand, but actually I am cracking. Okay. So, how I was very different since my childhood was that I always questioned things. And I always wondered why these questions are coming to me only. And this analysis has never made me paralyzed, believe me, and it will never make you paralyzed either if your logic is not linear. There's a difference between a linear logic and a multi-dimensional logic. Can't go into it because it will become a philosophy class and we are already very, very short of time. I was just wondering when sir was saying that be innovative, be creative. That is what is he supposed to say? I mean even he goes back to Jaipur. इनका नाम इसलिए ले रहा हूँ, मेरे बगल में ही है. Your Jaipur office is very close to my house. So, and unfortunately I have never visited that. So, if he goes back to Jaipur and you all guys are in the mode of management, so you are going to blast the people with the same thing. Look, we have this much high company and I want everybody to pull your socks and I want results. And they will do the same. Somebody has to take a responsibility and ask a question, how? Be innovative. Okay, tell me the machine, where it is. I'll go into it. I'll get transformed. And I'll be innovative. Be creative. Okay, tell me, which suit should I wear? Be positive. Okay, shall I change my blood group or what? So, every time he was saying something, I was having a little itching inside. I was asking how. And I was just wondering, by seeing everybody's face, that is it only my how? Nobody else is thinking about a how. Nobody is asking a question. A gentleman who is with a lot of experience, but didn't we waste an opportunity? Didn't we ever think of asking this how? Because every time my father asked me a question, I was unable to answer. Will you please help me answer this question? Shall I share it with you? When I was a kid, I wonder how good a student you were. I was not. So my father used to ask me a question. तू पढ़ता क्यों नहीं है? And I was never able to answer it. Can you answer it please for me? Please answer it for me. Now you're going to be, either you are dad's moms or you are going to be dad's moms. Why? I think half of you are already dad moms. How many of you are married? Can I have hands please? Very few. Okay. Others are happy. Fine. So, be married or to be married, or even if you are not married, all of a sudden, if you are a topper, you will never realize. How come a person cannot study? Like, my wife could never understand कि तो रूम में सामान छोड़ दे, ये सामान यहाँ से उठाया है तो इसे रखने में तकलीफ क्या है? इसे रखा करो इसी की जगह पे. अब तुमने ये निकाला और यहाँ छोड़ दिया. बताओ क्यों छोड़ दिया? अब इन सारे क्यों ने मुझे बड़ा परेशान किया है. I'm just wondering whether क्या किसी क्यों ने आपको भी परेशान किया है. जैसे मेरे फादर ने every time ही, did you understand what a Hindi I spoke? Thank you. Did you understand the Hindi I spoke?
100%.
Wow. Then I can start mixing Hindi more. Thank you. So every time my father asked me, भाई तुम पढ़ते क्यों नहीं हो? The question which hit me back was, पहले तो आप मुझे आंसर बताओ, आप भी तो लोगों से पूछते हो ना, अपने नीचे वाले जो आपके पास आपके नीचे की हायरार्की है, उनसे आप ये क्वेश्चन पूछते हो कि यार ये हुआ क्यों नहीं? तो चलिए हम अपने पड़ोसी से शुरू करते हैं. Can we give him a big hand and ask him to come? Can we create a culture in this room of clapping? I'm a doctor naturopathy, and I can share one thing with you. Every time you are clapping, you are pressing 32 points of 32 diseases. So आप by clapping you are gaining a lot. So can we clap for him and request him to come to him? So let's make him my dad and let's see a role play. And then we will make him a boss and we will see again a role play. And we will do a lot of role plays, time permitting. Because जितनी देर में मुझे सेशन खत्म करते हो कह रहे हैं उतने में तो मेरा इंजन भी गर्म नहीं हो पाता है. Actually, I get into a mode of delivering a session after an hour. आप 1 घंटे तक तो मैं आप लोगों के दिमाग को खोलने का काम करता हूँ. Because if you actually want to do something, एक दुष्यंत का बहुत प्यारा शेर है, सिर्फ हंगामा खड़ा करना मेरा मकसद नहीं है, मेरी कोशिश है कि ये सूरत बदलनी चाहिए. If you really want to transform something, you need to first connect. वो कनेक्ट लाने में 1.5 घंटा लगता है, पर अभी तो सब कुछ स्पीड पोस्ट 2 मिनट नूडल की तरह करना पड़ेगा. Right? And you can blacklist me also. अभी सर बता के गए थे ना, तो वो भी कर सकते हैं आप. Sir, तो you become my dad and ask me. मेरी रिपोर्ट कार्ड आपके हाथ में, तो भूल गए, पूछो.
कितने कम नंबर आए तुम पढ़ रही हो?
अब मैं क्या आंसर दूं? Can anybody help? Ma'am was trying to help me. Yeah, please.
सर बच्चे वो काम करना चाहते हैं जिसमें उनको मजा आता है.
बच्चा बन जाओ आप अभी तो. ये आपके पापा बना दिया आपको मैंने. अब ये आपसे पूछे तो पढ़ते क्यों नहीं हो? आप आंसर दे दीजिए इनको. पढ़ते क्यों नहीं हो?
क्योंकि मजा नहीं आता है.
काश इतना सुनते ही आपको क्या हाल किया जाएगा? क्या पापा क्या कहेंगे आप? चलिए अभी तो रोल प्ले है ना, चलो मैं करता हूँ. क्योंकि मजा नहीं आता है.
मजा किसी का गुलाम थोड़ी आया तो है, नहीं है तो नहीं है, लेकिन पढ़ना तो पड़ेगा. आगे जाके क्या करोगे?